And since there are only so many hours in the day, you end up not being able to service everyone or not making enough money because there aren't enough hours in the day for you to be able to work with your clients. There are a lot of business ideas out there. There are some that are right, there are some that are wrong. And just because they're right doesn't mean that they're right for you. I respect and admire people who have a side hustle, but I don't have a side hustle. I have a business. And so this is for those of you like me who have a business. There are ways to increase your income as long as you're consistent. I am not the person that one minute I'm creating coloring books and the next minute I'm creating pamphlets and the next minute I'm doing shirts and the next minute I'm driving this or looking to drive that. That is not me. I have a business. I'm sure you have a business, and you want to find the legitimate ways to make additional income or to increase your income with your business. The 5 ways that I find that work and have worked pretty well for myself or my client are as follows. Counting down, number 5 would be a membership site. Membership sites are great for that residual income. You will get that amount of money from those members every month. I like having a membership site, and I liked having mine because I knew certain days of the month, those who had signed up, that income was coming in. And depending on what system that I use or you use, it will come in on the day that they signed up. So if you had someone who signed up on the 1st, another person on the 15th, another on the 30th, that money is coming in around those times. The problem that I had, which other people have, which you may or may not have, is that it is hard to be consistent with content for a membership site. If you're having a membership site, you're really going to have to make sure that you have great content and that content is going in there regularly. Nobody wants to be a member and you have content in January and then not again until June. That makes them want to do away with their membership. They're going to say, I don't want to be a member anymore. They're not doing what they said they were going to do. But if you can do it and you can be consistent with your content, it is a wonderful way for you to increase your income. The number 4 way is online courses. Similar to a membership site, but the difference is usually an online course is a one-time fee. Unless, you have different courses that are coming out every month, then it can be a subscription model. But usually, if it's a course, it's a one-time fee. Online courses can be difficult to put together if you don't really know what your client wants. If you know what your clients want, if you're really clear on your customer avatar, your customer profile, and you know this person wants this, it can be a little difficult to create. A majority of times what people do when creating online classes is they reach out to their client base to see what are they looking for. If they don't have clients, then they reach out in different group segments and say, hey, I'm thinking of putting together a class. What do you think about this idea? What do you think should go in it? And then people usually respond by saying, this should be in that class, that should be in there, or I would like to see a class with this, this, or that. Those who respond, you can then reach out to once the class is created and let them know that your class is available. If you have the time, if you have the ability, if you have the knowledge, the know-how, the clients, an online course is the next great way for a business to increase their income. Number three would be digital products. If you are a coach or consultant, can you create a digital workbook that your clients can purchase from you in addition to your services? What happens is when you don't have a product, you really end up using more of your time than you need to. So you're working one-on-one with clients, and since there are only so many hours in the day, you end up not being able to service everyone or not making enough money because there aren't enough hours in the day for you to be able to work with your clients. So a digital product is something that your clients can have or they can purchase that they can use when they are not working with you. That is another great way that will give you that increase in your income. The second way is what I really, really like, and that is a retreat or a retreat business model. Why do I like this? Because whenever you put together a retreat or a retreat business model, you are giving the transformation right away. They're getting that transformation right then. They're not waiting 6 months through a coaching program. They're not having to meet with you every week. They're there for that 3 days, 5 days, 7 days, whatever you're going to do, however long you're going to do it. They're there for that period of time, and they get that transformation instantaneously. And by instantaneously, I mean they get it quickly. The retreat business model is one of the more lucrative business models because what it does is it helps you make income quicker. So when I do my December cruise retreat, which is teaching people how to record and how to make content, and I call it the content creation cruise, what happens is they get their stuff done while they are on the ship. Their transformation is everything that they need for that next year is done. So I do like the retreat business model because transformation is quicker and you get paid quicker. The final one that I would say that is probably the number one, and I put this as number one because it's probably the easiest of everything, would be sponsorship. Increasing your business income with sponsorship. Do you have a sponsorship package for what you do? Do you have a way for people to be a sponsor on your website, to be a sponsor for your events, to be a sponsor for even the product that you have just developed? Sponsorship can lead to big results financially, but you don't have to charge that much. I just put together a sponsorship package for my television station. It's probably not going to be released until February or so, but really inexpensively, my clients or the population that I work with can advertise their business for as little as $5 and have a link on my website that will go to their website or to their product. Now, the difference is with sponsorship, you can either do it monthly or you can do it one time, you can do it yearly. The difference with sponsorship is how you package it and what you put together in that package. So if I'm going to do my package for my online television station, and I said it's as little as $5, you're going to get, or they'll get 20 spots, 20 30-second spots for $5 a piece, which means that it's going to be $100 a month. And I have a 3-month minimum. So it's going to be $300 to be able to be a sponsor on that station. So the number one way is sponsorship. Let me recap for you. Number 5 was a membership site. Number 4 was online courses. Number 3 was a digital product. Number 2 was a retreat. And number 1 was sponsorship. If you're using any of these, if you've tried any of these, please comment below and let me know how it worked for you. I'd love to hear your story. So thank you so much for watching. As you know, God bless you. God keep you is my prayer.